What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Dr. Divine Roots Tarot. I am the Queen of Tarot, back with another message from the other side. I am the High Priestess, the Supreme Witch, the Divine Feminine, God's only chosen reader. Don't you forget that. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share this video, and turn on the notifications, okay? So let's jump in. If you are ready to heal your inner child, the links to my products are in the description below, okay? We are going to jump right on in, all right? As I was preparing, we already got a card on the table, and loneliness is what came out. Loneliness, dullness, disappointment, isolation. So loneliness, disappointment, and isolation is how this situation is beginning, all right? Okay, origin, accident, fright, schedule, heavy on family, blessing, hesitation. Okay, so this loneliness began as a result of an accident, okay? Depression, phobia, paranoid, okay? So someone in this situation scheduled, planned, organized an accident, okay? And now they're afraid, all right? In this situation, this is how they got lonely. This is what led to their disappointment, their isolation in this situation. Heavy on a family in this situation. Heavy on blessing, all right, fulfillment, well-being, enlightenment. This family wanted to receive this blessing. They wanted to be fulfilled in this situation, all right. Hesitation, decision, confusion, worry, okay. So the loneliness here represents this family who is been put in isolation, okay. They are disappointed because they are in isolation in this situation, prison, okay. And the origin of them, all right, it started because they created this accident. All right, now they're afraid because they created this accident. They're in danger. All right, they did not proceed with caution, and they have sustained injuries as a result of them scheduling the accident here. Okay, so that they could receive this blessing. Okay, they are now worried because of the decisions that they have made. So they are now worried, okay, because heavy on, they thought that they was going to reach their goal. They did not reach their goal in this situation. Heavy on, they thought, purpose, expectation, destination. They thought that they were going to reach their destination. Okay, their destination was this accident actually being successful. All right, so this family, they're experiencing loneliness now, okay, which is prison. They are disappointed because they wanted to, heavy on pride, here, self-esteem, self-worth, and ego. They were in their ego when they were attempting to reach this goal. So the family is in isolation. They're disappointed because they're going to prison. But their goal here was to put someone else in isolation. Their goal was to have someone else be disappointed in this situation. All right. They were heavy on in their ego. All right. Heavy on curse. Okay. Apology and daydream. Okay. So this family has been cursed. And they thought that they were cursing the individual that they were creating this accident for. Heavy on curse, apology, daydream. So, they thought that them creating this accident was going to put this person in a state of fear, okay? Was going to have this person in isolation and have this person disappointed. And their goal was to curse this person. Their goal was to create an accident that would lead this person into being lonely and in isolation. All right. So they planned it. They scheduled it. They wanted this person to be in fear. But the tables have turned. All the things that they wanted for this individual in this situation is now their own energy. All right. So they're afraid. They're actually they have actually caused an injury for themselves because the energy that they sent out when they did sent this curse out, it has to go back somewhere. And because it didn't hit the person that they wanted it to hit in the way that they wanted it to hit them, they planned it. All right. But it didn't create an injury. They were warned to take caution. Okay, they were warned to take caution here with creating an accident for this individual. But they kept going because they wanted her to be scared. All right. So they scheduled it. They tried to get this blessing out of this situation. All right. They daydreamed about this person coming back and apologizing to them. Okay. After they created this accident, this injury, and put this person in danger. The curse was this person coming back into their lives and apologizing to them. But their pride, heavy on they thought. With this pride here, they thought that they was going to reach this goal. Okay, now, heavy on, they're worried in this situation because of the decision that they made. They're confused because this person is not lonely. All right. There's justice coming in this situation. Heavy on justice, equality, neutrality, logic. All right. They weren't thinking logically in this situation. They were all in their pride when they were trying to reach this goal. They thought that they was gonna goddamn reach this goal, but it didn't work like that. Heavy on justice is coming, and this justice is what's put in this family in a state of loneliness, in disappointment, and in isolation. Okay. Justice, the situation has to be balanced out. Justice is scheduled on their ass, okay? Heavy on marriage here, okay? So, sweet love, couple, dependency. So, justice is coming for a marriage here that this family put together, all right? This was an accident. This marriage that they put together, that they created, has caused them to sustain an injury that has put them in a lot of danger. They are very paranoid now. They're very afraid. They're very scared because this marriage is not a valid marriage, and they got to go to prison now. All right. And we are going to wrap it up right there. I really appreciate you stopping by. Let me know what you think about this situation. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and turn on them notifications, okay? We out.